Hello, Christina. I'm happy to see this. This will be some video feedback for Week 7, Milestone 2. Christina, I'm looking at your website in Safari for a Macintosh. I noticed a lot of nice things about it. I like the centered arrangement of the sort of the body, I guess, against this strip reserved for the navigation. That works really well. You might consider a rollover effect on it. And I see that you've got child pages. You have two options. Well, actually, you have more than two. You have a couple options here. One is to put a PDF or JPEG versions of a print menu. Presumably, you took the publication design course, though. If you hadn't, and you were in this class, then you'll have to think of something else. Don't go overboard, because we have, a week or less to finish it. But some content on or some additional content on your child pages would be nice. But you've got the thing mapped out, and you're beginning to add content. Good going on that. You're using the corporate palette, I see. Make sure, though, that they do match up, because this looks a little darker than this. It may just be all the white surrounding it. Sometimes that has that effect. It looks like you're attempting to use the corporate typefaces. They are, I think, the Clinic and Athelas. I might be thinking about the other client. But in any case, try to use the corporate typefaces. As for your coding, I see that you have an external style sheet. It was in here somewhere. Here we go. That you've called Navigation CSS. Now, ideally, that's not going to include just your navigation. It's also going to include the type styling and any other kind of styling that you might have. The idea of an external style sheet is to separate style from content. Christina, I see a couple other good things about your code. You've got meta comments, and your naming conventions, I think, for files look to be okay. This, though, this is not a good file name. The screenshot, it's got word spaces in it. I'm surprised that it even works, to be honest. So be careful about that. Okay, well, it's a small thing. Think of ways to avoid getting such long lines. Maybe putting them in containers or using the div tag. And somehow limiting the line's length. Try to aim for 50 characters or less. The eye gets very tired trying to read a line as long as that. Just a suggestion. It may be difficult to implement, but just something to think about in the future. Okay, I think that's about it, and I'm glad you've caught up. I look forward to your final submission.